Hi and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Glarry ST Lockable flat surface guitar case. Now this is how it comes from Glarry. Now this is basically a padded bag, it looks like, which with this being a hard case I'm not terribly concerned about that. Let's go ahead and get this thing open. Yeah, it's a padded bag, just a little bit of light padding on the inside here. Now this is a standard flat electric guitar case as far as the non-rectangular type, so it's made to fit Strat and Tele style guitars mainly. But this is pretty standard. According to the website, it's black leather, wood, and metal fasteners. And it looks pretty good just taking a quick glance at it here. On the back we have the studs for when you lay it on the ground, and looks like on the back edge we also have studs, and the fasteners also have risers on the back to offset the studs, so it should sit just fine either way. Of course we have the classic white stitching. Now the handle is thick and has an additional leather wrap around it. So let's try out the hardware. Yeah, these fasteners are nice and smooth. Yeah, these don't feel cheap actually. That's nice. Alright, we have a card here. It's got what is that? Looks like, it's our key on it. And it's just a little Glarry hang card, nothing to it. Alright, let's go ahead and open this thing up. So inside we have black padding, a center compartment, pretty standard looking. So we have some okay padding here on the bottom side where the guitar rests. Both sides of the center compartment are concave for the neck to fit in nicely. They're nice and secure, nice little center piece there, hold the strap no problem. Now there is no padding down there in the bottom part of the back of the case for the headstock. It's all up top here to protect the neck and the headstock where it'll actually make contact. Now we have foam around the edges here to rest on the body, while the center of the top does not have foam. Alright, so this is a pretty standard case. Let's go ahead and see how guitars fit in it. We're going to try several models. We're going to start off with a Squier Bullet. It's a thin body Strat, so we'll see how that works in here. Yeah, it fits in nicely. Can definitely tell that this is made to hold a little bit bigger guitar, but it fits in perfectly. And yeah, I don't see this being any kind of issue. Doesn't seem to have any kind of play in there. That's nice. Now, as I was just checking, there is a little bit of angle on the neck because of how thin the body is, but it still closes just fine, so I don't see that being a problem for even this thin of a guitar. But let's go ahead and try a full-size Strat. I've got a Squier Classic Vibe 50s we'll throw in here. Alright, it fits in here very nicely. There's no play. It's like it's made for it almost, actually. This kind of reminds me of the old molded cases. Well, they still make them, but the ones I had were from the 90s. Yeah, so this fits in here great. I'm actually quite surprised and pleased at how well this fits in here and how snug it is without being, too tight. Alright, let's go ahead and try an Ibanez RG series. They have a little different contour and body shape. Now it drops in nicely. We do have a little bit of play back and forth here. A little narrower, meaner 80s body style. But just like before, the tuners here won't stick up, but the nut will. But it's not an issue. It closes just fine. So let's try a Tele. This is a Glarry GTL based off the Telecaster. And it's the snuggest fit of all, but it does fit in here just fine. So I'm quite happy this actually works on every model guitar I have. I didn't show it, but I also threw my Mitchell in here, but it's pretty much shaped just like a Strat. So yeah, this works great. It has decent padding. I do wish it had a little more padding on the top of the guitar instead of just around the edges for the top, but that would be my really only complaint about this. It's $65.99, just like their square black case as well as their square tweed case, so whichever one is to your taste. I will be looking at the other cases in the future. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really think for the money this is a great case. If you do like this kind of content, please click like and subscribe. Click the bell icon to stay notified. Leave me some comments and suggestions. I'd love to hear from you. And until next time, thank you for watching and keep playing.